Hi everyone. Today we're super excited to share Aqueduct support for running open source LLMs on your existing cloud infrastructure. In this video, we'll show you how to use the Aqueduct LLM op API to invoke an LLM on your existing cloud infrastructure, how to process a full data set using an LLM, and how to publish an Aqueduct workflow that uses an LLM as one of the stages of the workflow. As of Aqueduct V0.3, we've introduced an LLM op API that allows you to create an Aqueduct operator that automatically uses an open source LLM. In this example, we'll create a simple operator that uses the Vicuna model from the Berkeley AI Research Group. In this cell, we'll use the LLM op API, tell Aqueduct to use the Vicuna 7b model, and ask it to run on a Kubernetes cluster that we have hooked up so we can use a GPU that's running there. Once we have this operator, we can ask it a simple question, like what is the best large language model? Having give the model a minute to run, we can see that the result of the model's generation, along with some logs, is printed right here in our notebook. It's a little bit out of date, referring to some older models, but overall, it's reasonably accurate. Next, we're going to process a full data set with our LLM. Here, we're going to take some hotel reviews and ask Vicuna to generate responses to those hotel reviews as if it were a customer service agent. We'll create a new LLM operator using Aqueduct's API that again uses Vicuna with 7 billion parameters, but takes in two new arguments, column name and output column name. The first tells us which column in our dataset should be passed into the LLM, and the second tells us where to store the response. We'll use the Aqueduct API to then load a connection to Snowflake and run a SQL query to pull in our hotel reviews, and we'll pass that dataset into our operator along with a little bit of prompt engineering. The Aqueduct API allows you to configure the prompt and any other model-specific parameters right when you invoke the model itself in your Python code. This workflow will take a minute to run, so let's look at a version of the workflow that I've already run previously. On the Aqueduct UI, you can see that Aqueduct automatically captured the Snowflake query, the operator, and the corresponding code for the operator itself, as well as capturing the actual output. So here we can see that the review itself talked about a damaged bathroom shower screen, and the model generated a response that seems pretty reasonable, apologizing for the inconvenience and asking the person to respond to them directly. And that's it for today. If you're interested in learning more, please check out our open source project or our website, or please reach out to tell us how you'd like to use open source LLMs with Aqueduct. Thanks for watching.